I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by BitcoinWell.com, the simplest and quickest way to buy Bitcoin in the US or Canada and get it directly into your own self-custody. Check them out today at the links down below. One of my favorite events to go to, and it's not a Bitcoin conference, but it's Bitcoin adjacent, is the Oslo Freedom Forum. It's always, and it's an emotionally jarring one to go to because you get human rights activists from around the world that have just been through horrific experiences. And Bitcoin's just kind of there because it's a useful tool in the tool belt of a lot of these people. And so like it's all of the programming is in and around, like people living under dictators or, tyrannical regimes and trying to navigate that. But then you also have like a financial freedom track that Bitcoin is plugged into that, Gladstein and the folks at the HRF have pioneered. And it's really cool. I think that we get into a bit of a trap of where we all go to the Bitcoin conference or Bitcoin conferences where everybody is all about Bitcoin and understands what everything is. And so you kind of, you get into, even though you can appreciate when you go back home and nobody gives a shit about anything you're talking about. But you get to that conference and you're like, oh, everybody loves this. Everything's inevitable. But then you get to something like the Oslo Freedom Forum and people are like, there's skepticism or there's maybe I see how this can be useful, but like, okay, what do I do after this point? Or I need the app to do this because this is what I need to do. And it's a bit of a check on where we think we are versus where we actually need to be. And it allows, I think the HRF is now going out and trying to work specifically with the people that are in areas that are most difficult to use Bitcoin, but also the developers that can build the tools to help those people. Because until you actually speak to the people that you're trying to solve the problem to, how can you possibly solve the problem? You have to up your game when it gets to explaining how something might be useful to somebody, but also you have to ask and address real questions, and you have to concede when something is not a silver bullet, but can be used in tandem with other things to at least help where maybe there would have been a brick wall before.